Most of us believe you need money to make money, right? But what if you could start with almost nothing? No trust fund, no investors. Just you, your skills, and a plan. Well, here's the truth. You don't need thousands of dollars to start a business. In fact, with as little as $100 or even less, you can start something that grows into a real, profitable business. This idea is at the heart of the $100 Startup by Chris Guillebeau, a book that shows how people all over the world have started businesses on a shoestring budget. And today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can do that, too. Step 1. Start with what you already have. The first step is simple. Start with what you already have. This means taking stock of your existing skills, knowledge, or resources. Too often, we think we need something external, a large sum of money, special equipment, or expertise we don't have. But the truth is, most successful businesses start with the resources that are already at hand. For example, maybe you're good at fixing bikes. Maybe you love baking. Or maybe you know how to design websites. Whatever it is, these are your building blocks. Chris Guillebeau emphasizes this in The $100 Startup. Businesses don't start with what you want. They start with what you have. So, step 1 is simple. Recognize that you already have valuable skills and assets. You just need to find how they can be used in a way that others will pay for. Step 2. Find the overlap between skills and market needs. Now that you've identified what you can offer, the next step is to figure out what people actually need. The sweet spot for any business lies at the intersection of what you can do and what people are willing to pay for. Chris calls this the convergence of passion and usefulness. Think of it like this. You might love painting landscapes, but if no one is looking for landscape paintings, that won't translate into money. Instead, ask yourself, what problem can I solve? Businesses are born when you solve problems for others, whether that's through a product or a service. Let's take a hypothetical example. Imagine you're great at photography. Now, instead of trying to sell fine art photos, which may be a harder market to crack, what if you focused on offering affordable headshots for professionals or social media influencers in your area? You're still doing what you love, but now you're catering to a real need. Step 2 is about finding the overlap between your skills and what the market needs. Ask yourself, what are people in my community asking for? What problem can I solve using my skills? Step 3. Create a simple, scalable offer. Once you've identified the need you can fill, the next step is to create a simple, scalable offer. In the $100 Startup, Guillebeau introduces the concept of the minimum viable product, MVP, the simplest version of your product or service that you can sell. This is crucial because one of the biggest mistakes new entrepreneurs make is overcomplicating their first product. You don't need to launch with a dozen services or a perfect, polished product. You need something small, something simple, that you can start selling now. Let's stick with our photography example. Instead of launching a full-fledged photography business, you could start by offering one-day photo shoots for a fixed price, focusing on a single niche, like headshots or event photos. You don't need to rent a studio or buy expensive equipment right away. Start small, deliver quality, and grow from there. Step 4. Set up a lean business. Now, you might be wondering, how do I actually launch this without a lot of money? The answer is to keep it lean. In the $100 Startup, Chris Guillebeau emphasizes the importance of minimizing your startup costs. In today's world, there are so many free or inexpensive tools to help you get started. For example, you don't need a fancy website right away. You can use platforms like Squarespace or Wix to create a simple, one-page website for under $20 a month. Use free marketing tools like social media or word of mouth to attract your first clients. Don't rent office space, work from home, or a public space to keep overhead costs low. One story from the book is of Adele McClay, who launched her business consulting service from her living room with nothing but a laptop and an internet connection. Her overhead was almost zero, and she was profitable from day one. Step 4 is all about keeping it simple. Avoid unnecessary expenses, use free or low-cost tools, and focus on getting your first customers. Step 5. Get your first sale. Fast. Offer your product or service to people in your network. Here's something important. Don't wait too long to make your first sale. You don't need a full business plan or months of preparation. In fact, one of the best ways to test your business idea is to start selling right away. Here's how you can do this. Reach out to friends, family, or coworkers who might need what you're offering. Use social media or platforms like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or Etsy to reach potential customers. You can even offer a pre-sale, where you offer your service or product at a discount before it's fully ready. Getting that first sale not only proves that your idea works, but also gives you momentum to keep going. In the $100 Startup, Chris explains how many businesses were built on this simple principle. Get your first customer as quickly as possible, then improve as you go. Don't wait. Make your first sale as soon as you can, even if it's to someone you know. Step 6. Scale smartly. After you've gotten your first customers and some feedback, the next step is to scale smartly. This doesn't mean rushing to expand. It means gradually building on what works while minimizing risk. Here's where you reinvest your profits into things that will help your business grow, such as improving your product based on customer feedback, expanding your marketing efforts through low-cost ads or targeted campaigns, offering additional services or products to your existing customers. Remember, scaling doesn't mean hiring a big team or renting office space. It could be as simple as automating part of your process or launching a new service based on customer demand. Chris Guillebeau shares multiple stories of businesses that scaled smartly by reinvesting their earnings and expanding their offerings. Step 6 is clear. Grow at a sustainable pace by reinvesting profits and improving your service or product. At the end of the day, starting a business doesn't require a huge bank account. It requires the right mindset and the willingness to take action. In the $100 Startup, Chris Guillebeau shows us that entrepreneurship is possible for anyone, even with little to no money. By identifying your skills, solving a real problem, and starting small, you can build a business that grows over time. The key is to start now. Don't wait for perfect conditions or a pile of cash. You already have what you need to begin. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you found this video useful.